Hello, welcome to Sun, Moon, Star Tarot. My name is Gina. I want to thank you for tuning in today. These next 4 bell sounds are to align us and to bless this reading. This reading is going to be for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. On the bottom of the deck here, we have Temperance. And then it's coming in with the Ten of Cups, which is just like emotional fulfillment. So for me, this is you either needing to find balance to find this emotional fulfillment you want, or needing to find balance in the emotional fulfillment that you have, right? Because we do have deception at the bottom of the deck here, so I feel like it's kind of probably split for 2. But we do have deception here, so that's you just needing to get clear. And like, so I'm probably feeling like you need to balance your emotions a little bit more. And we have denial coming in too. Sorry. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And we also have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So overall, just from the, and then we also have fall here. And dark night of the soul coming in as well. So overall, I'm feeling that you need to kind of like go inward a little bit. And like search yourself a little bit. But we're just going to go ahead and see. And this is your thoughts towards love, by the way. For Sun, Moon, Rising. So here we have the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, excuse me, as thoughts. And then we have the Stars as feelings. And then we have King of Cups as spirit. And then we have Death as how this is materialized in your world. I'm just going to go ahead and clarify, I guess, all of them really, because we have 2 big kings here, and then we have like 2 major arcana. And I clarify major arcana all the time, but just because we have 2 kings here, I'm going to need to do all. And I'm not going to reveal these until I, like, tell you what I think this means, by the way. But coming with the King of Swords, that's just you having total, like, I'm getting, like, such control over your emotions that you don't know how to emote anything. It's like we have this strong air energy coming in as your thoughts and mastering your thoughts. It's beautiful. But then we have, like, kind of like a polarizing energy here to where it's the Star card. And the Star card is, like, a card about hopes and dreams. And, like, I feel like with the King of Swords, like, there is no place for hopes and dreams. And like this logical mental realm. And then spirit, we have the King of Cups being clarified. And for me, that's you having total autonomy over your emotions. But it's like these cards should be switched. It's like that should be where you're like you should have emotional like form there, and then you should have to like be wishing, and then like, you know. So I'm feeling like because you're having like I'm just getting like total control over your emotions and like not really emoting much, and like needing to balance that out, like needing to balance out your emotional, like your non-emotional mental side with your emotional spiritual side, all right? And your emotional even feeling side, because you do have the star, and that's just hope, like hope and like dreams, and just seeing like the glass half full, is it? Yeah, the glass half full. But it's like this death energy coming in. It's like you needing to like either adopt this, no, not adopt this outlook, just really, I'm not saying anyone's gonna die in your family or anything, but the death card does not mean that. Excuse me, I don't know what that was. Maybe there's some confusion around something. I'm just getting like you, it's just, I'm getting just an energy of like emotionless, like you're not really tapping into your heart center, not living from your heart center. And just with this heavier death energy, it's like something's being renewed. So maybe this is like coming in with the Star card here, to where like something's being renewed. But I'm just getting like, it's like you need to like put to like, not put to death, but put to death like an idea of like this non-emoting basically. Like this has been actually a pretty difficult reading, just because it's like I feel like you think you have everything together, but you don't have everything together. And it's like, I don't know how to read for this person, because like, it's like you're all over the place. I feel like you have admired coming out, but also the answer is yes. Observer and fifth dimension coming in. I'm not going to take either of them. But we do just have like, I'm just getting you not really being like present almost. God, a lot of cards coming out. I'm just gonna pick this one and then death. So flew out. We have abandoned. So I'm feeling like you are not okay. It's like this is we have contemplation coming in, like almost balancing cycles. The answer is no. So it's like I don't want to say you're falling into victimhood, definitely, but compared to all the other things I did today, it's like you have this image of everything is going great, but everything's not going great internally, I feel. So this King of Swords clarified by fresh start. Then we have summer, and then we have reinvention. This is like almost like the advice that I'm feeling. It's like you need to basically like drop your emotional pretenses. It's like you have like a lot of ideas about like what something should be. You have like, it's like you're very like listy. I'm just getting like lists and like, it's like rigidness. It's not like enough creativity coming in. There's not enough like just feminine energy coming in. I'm getting a very masculine, very emperor energy coming in. All right. And so we have on the bottom of the deck here, grow. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. So there may be some expansion that needs to happen. I'm definitely feeling just expansion that's needing to happen, and overall just like you dropping your pretenses and like living from the heart, because I'm just getting that you're not necessarily being egotistical like logically, but it's just a very subconscious thing that's happening here with you Virgos. And this could be sun, moon, or rising. So I want to thank you for tuning in today. If you found this reading to be insightful, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.